Hello, I'm Jebro. This is the Edge of the Mist Living Story Guide, which I have just done. It's not really a guide, it's more a video of me going through and just doing it. So enjoy, and basically I will be doing some more videos, PVE wise, going through dungeons, having a laugh, also doing some more guide videos and more SPVP casting. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I might talk at little intervals throughout the video to explain parts, but basically, yeah, that's it. So as you can see, at the moment, this first part of the story, just starting the beginning and going through this little chain of events, which will lead us eventually to the pub in Divinitys Reach. So as I leave you with that, I will speak to you later in the video. Enjoy it and leave me a comment below, and also a like and a sub if you enjoyed this video and any others. So thanks guys, and I'll see you in a bit.
I seek to define my role in this world. She seeks to tear this world down and use the rubble as her throne. I've seen eyes like hers in the mirror. She's not in control. Whatever drives her is destroying her day by day from within. But the truth is, I did not wish to escape. I've made more than my share of mistakes already.
So we sussed out the plot a little bit more. I'm just going down into the water to have a look at the actual probe thing that's in the water. So I'm gonna have a look at that, and then I'm gonna wander around over to the pub in Divinitys Reach. Like I said, I wasn't in a massive rush, so just bits like this are just nice. I like to wander around maps and have a look and see what's going on, and I think Lion's Arch is very cool with the different kind of sceneries and stuff like that. So I just wanted to just put this in just because really I enjoyed just having a look around and just seeing it, because it was new and I hadn't seen it before. It might have been there before, but I didn't actually go and see it. So yeah, this is me just doing that, and then we'll be probably moving on to Divinitys Reach to go and actually go and have a look at the rest of the story and rest of the lore in this actual living event. I'm not normally into this that much, but I really enjoyed it, so I hope you enjoy it as well. And yeah, we're just going to head into the pub.
No tablecloths. And most of all, no sun. But... Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Lace curtains here, linen tablecloth there, and a sign out front that says Delacroix Investigations. Or...
Stop. No curtains. No tablecloths. And most of all, no sun.
But...
Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time.
Okay, so we're in the pub in Divinitys Reach, just going through a bit of the story. I didn't click through everything really quick, and you can see when I come back later as well that I didn't do that again, but it's just because I wanted to enjoy the lore and stuff myself and the story. So hope you're enjoying it, and yeah, just keep watching and we'll be moving on quite soon anyway.
Rox, come in. Join us, please.
You should hear what happened.
Hi there.
Long time no see.
So how did you two meet?
About 6 months ago, I was just minding my own business and...
She posted a help wanted sign, and I was looking for someone to help.
So you met only 6 months ago. It seems like you've been together longer.
I'd noticed her before that. Around the city.
You had? You never told me that.
So, you're a mated pair?
We're currently in negotiations.
Come here, Frostbite.
What about you, Rox? Anyone special in your life?
No. There was once, but he was killed.
I'm sorry. Was he in your old warband? Bram said you were a Gladium.
Ram talks too much.
Don't be mad. We're your friends.
Yeah, what are friends for? If not for sticking our noses in each other's business.
Oh, nice one. So we got the dead end advanced warning part of this living story done. And now we've got to try and move out somewhere else to get into the actual edge of the mists. So I think we're probably going to just go into the map and we're just going to have a look. Probably could go to Bloodtide Coast. Why not? Let's go to Bloodtide Coast and we're going to hit there to see if we can find a portal, which you can see looks like the normal portals you go through to get to anywhere else in the world. So you can see this little kind of tear, looks like a, I don't know, a little wormholey type thing. It's quite cool. I mean, you can just go straight to the edge of the mist, which is a nice little pop in this story. So here we go, we're just in the edge of the mist now. Not the first time I've been here, but it was one of the first because I wanted to try and keep it kind of authentic and kind of cool for myself. So yeah, this was one of the first times I went in. So enjoy. So a tiny bug happened where I had to go out of the mist. I had to come back in for my story to get actually updated, so I could actually come back in and continue with that. So that's going to happen very, very shortly. But you can see this is going to be the golem, which, you know, in the achievements, I had to gather up the golem parts to get that fixed and sorted. And also, yeah, getting to those parts was probably quite difficult. And if I showed you the amount of footage I had to get to them, then you'd understand my pain. But it was really, really good, and the whole mix of PVE with World v World content was very, very awesome. And I did enjoy that quite a lot while I was there. I love this map. It's so good. It looks awesome. The PvP is great. The fact you can knock people back and into the mists and just see them plummet and fall to their deaths is really, really fun. There's so many different things which are good here. You can destroy bridges, you can just do so much stuff, and I might do a little guide to the mists as well, as it's actually been released, and this is what everyone's actually going to be playing, and it's going to be quite useful for people to see. So hopefully you're enjoying this video still. Still got a little bit to go. Yeah, cheers so far.
They're real, but they all want to tell me what to learn. I'd rather be like Scarlet and pick my own courses.
Wolf's tail, girl. Don't be too much like Scarlet, okay? One's way too many.
So we're going to be heading back to the pub in Divinitys Reach, where we will be having a look at some of the evidence that has been gathered. I'm just going to go through it. I made a couple of mistakes at the beginning, and then I just kind of followed a guide to just get it done so you guys can have a look how it gets done properly, because otherwise it probably would have taken me hours, because I'm not used to doing all this lore stuff and I can't remember exactly what happened when I clicked through all the stuff before. So a little bit of a guide was used, but obviously you can use this guide as a guide. once again, this is probably more my view of how I played it, and I had a laugh, and it was a really good story, and I got really immersed into it as well. All the mails and the constant reminders where to go were really helpful. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of this. We're going to be moving to the next place, which is in Divinitys Reach, the pub like I mentioned. It is quite a long part of this video, about 10 minutes-ish, as you go through the lore, little bits and pieces about all the different bits of evidence, because it is about 10 items you have to click. But there is a good explanation of different bits and bobs, and there's audio as well, so you don't have to read for everything, which is really, really good. I like some audio, it gets you in the story. So yeah, just here you go, just entering now.
My friends at the Priory delivered everything they had on Scarlet. I also called in Vor, the Arcane Council's point person. He's collaborating with us remotely.
We need your help sifting through the evidence.
We have our own theories, but we could use another opinion.
These recordings were found near Scarlet's lab in Lornar's Pass. You should listen to them first. These other items are all pieces of the puzzle. Examine each one and let us know how you think it fits.
You've seen me through my awakening, Mender Ceramon. Thank you. But I'm awake now, so you can leave me alone. Synergetics is endlessly fascinating. It seeks to define the eternal alchemy. The other colleges work within that definition. The potential of golems interests me. Combining dynamics design with statics versatility makes just about anything possible. I like Teo. More importantly, I need to advance my theories quickly, and nobody's better at quick results than the Inquest. Today will be monumental. With OMAD's support, I shall finally see past this world and into the eternal alchemy. The moles get magic, Flame gets gear, and I get the weaponry I need. Everybody wins, especially me. Lion's Arch needs softening up first, so we infiltrate its halls of power and neuter its defenses from the inside. The theme is humanity can withstand any test. It's like they're begging me to prove them wrong. It's laughable! See? Air superiority wins wars, so build me a comparable fleet, or I'll kill you all and replace you with hollows. Once more, my esteemed snaky friend, you're doing this for obelisk shards. You want direct access to your profits, right? Then do as I say.
Scarlet deceived each of her allies into thinking they'd gain something from working for her. She'd make a great minister.
Ever since I came out of OMAD's machine, you've been taking credit for my ideas. They're mine, not yours. Let me be clear. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. Nobody tells me what to do. Not ever. It's not true. None of it. I don't have to listen to you. Get out of my head!
I wonder if the voices in her head are real. What if what she saw in OMAD's machine grabbed hold of her? Scarlet rejected the Pale Tree because she wanted independence. What if OMAD's machine cost her that? Ironic that she rejected the Pale Tree to exert her independence, only to lose it to something else. I'll never forget how close we came to disaster. When I think about those spores spreading their toxins across Tyria, it boils my blood.
The Nightmare Court and Crate do make a volatile combination. Scarlet popped some horrifying alchemy there.
This sample is resistant to the antitoxin we used against the Nightmare Tower poison.
Jory, we didn't stop her plan. We just showed her how to make a stronger poison that could wipe out an entire city.
This is Synergetics Headmaster Omad's isolation module. A Sylvari named Kiara went in. Scarlet came out. I reverse engineered an image of Kiara's aura patterns before and after. The schism is pronounced and dramatic. That doesn't make sense.
Scarlet converted part of the Nightmare Court Arbor into her own personal airship factory. She also tormented the Sylvari firstborn, Kate. She formed this alliance in part to develop hybrid weapons with maximum destructive potential.
That's a bit of a leap. Take another look.
Dragon Bash was supposed to be festive, until Scarlet killed people with her flying pirates.
Keel did an excellent job documenting the assassination of Counselor Theo Ashford during Dragon Bash.
Should really return this case file before she notices you purloined it. Scarlet plotted to kill someone on the Captain's Council to make room for her puppet.
With Trin in place on the council, she could have weakened the city's defenses from the inside. That plan backfired, but Trin escaped to the mists to prepare for something.
Kiara encountered something that literally broke her mind, but the only things in there were things she brought. I surmise she was directly exposed to a part of her own psyche that had been carefully walled off, perhaps for her own protection. We'd need to do far more extensive study of the Sylvari dream before I could draw any more detailed conclusions. What I can conclude now is that she's preparing to strike. Mark my words, Scarlet's next attack is planned and ready.
It's been almost a year since the Molten Alliance attacked the Shiver Peaks. Dredge and Flame Legion together. Who'd have imagined it?
Look closely at how they combine Dredge mechanical knowledge with the Flame Legion's fire magic. So Dredge sonic technology can be used for probing underground.
And Scarlet's been looking for ley lines with those probes. She's after the ley lines underneath Lion's Arch. Now she has an arsenal of advanced weapons and an air fleet to deliver them. No city is prepared to defend against an aerial attack, not even Lion's Arch. It's so like Scarlet to ruin someone's big day. Poor Queen Jenna, celebrating 10 years of rule only to have it marred by killer automatons. That Watch Night piece safe, Marjorie? I hate having any of Scarlet's machines in the bar.
Don't fret, Angel. Ever since Queen's Jubilee, it's been quiet as a corpse.
I think our friend is onto something.
Not bad. The clockwork horrors from the Jubilee must have been Scarlet's second draft. Scarlet got crafty. Instead of pairing up two splinter factions, she stole an entire fighting force, and then she upped the ante with that giant marionette.
You don't need that kind of firepower unless you're going to attack something really big.
Priory teams recovered this cooling rod from the Thaumanova reactor disaster. It's steeped in dragon magic. Scarlet and the Inquest turned a risky research experiment into a time bomb so they could study how it ticked. They also discovered new info about ley lines. If Scarlet is using that info to plan her next major attack, it's coming soon.
That's a piece of one of Scarlet's probes. We theorize that this agitated the jungle worms. That's a puzzler.
If you examine the steam creature closely, you can identify similarities to Scarlet's clockwork machines in its design.
It's like she's modified the Watch Knights with the same engineering.
The Watch Knights and the Steam creatures use common parts. That would explain how Scarlet gained control of the Watch Knights. Their obedience makes them perfect infantry units for assaulting a fortified location.
I almost feel sorry for Scarlet after reading her journal. If only she didn't use Omad's machine, she might be a sane flower.
Those are the ramblings of a crazy murderer. Make no mistake, honey. She enjoys killing. She needs to be found and put down. Scared? What could possibly frighten someone like Scarlet?
She saw something while hooked up to Omad's machine. Something that broke her. She's hearing voices in her head. But what are they telling her to do?
Let's review the evidence. Kiara entered Omad's device, saw something terrifying, and emerged as Scarlet Briar. She came out insane, but there's a method to her madness. We know from Thaumanova that she's researching magical energy in ley lines. She's used Molten Alliance Magitech to locate ley lines. We know that there are ley lines in Lion's Arch, among other places. She's built her own personal army. Crate and Nightmare Court, Pirates and Inquest, Dredge and Flame Legion, and most of all, her clockwork horrors. She tricked her subordinates into doing her bidding with promises of power, resources, or other gains. She modified her poison to be resistant to our antitoxin. She could use it against an army or a city. My Trin is preparing the Aether Blades in the mists for a big attack. There's a mists portal in Lion's Arch.
Jory, Lion's Arch is her target. We have to warn Ellen.
I'll warn her. I'll let you know when I hear back. Make your preparations. Everything has been building toward a single, devastating attack. May the gods show us mercy.
Whoa, that was a lot to take in, but was really interesting. So Scarlet is basically the most manipulative chick on the interior ever. Pretty much having so much control, taking over so many people. Got the achievement done, got some extra bits and bobs, XP boosters, World v World XP boosters, and also a couple of finishes, which was quite cool. Always a nice little bonus to get those kind of things. So yeah, now we're heading back to the Mists to do little bits and pieces, and yeah, so the big attack is incoming on Lion's Arch, and it's going to be the kind of culmination of the whole of the pretty much a year of like the living story. So much info, so much story. It's actually all linked together really well. Not sure if ANET planned it that way, but you know what? It's fair play. I mean, at least I'm kind of up to scratch. I'm not a massive lore fan in games, but it's generally quite fun, and you can kind of keep up with bits and pieces here and there. So just going over to the mist now, going to go Lion's Arch, and then going to nip back into the actual portal if I can turn around and actually go into that. There we go. So going to head there, get these golem parts and see if we can help out there.
Spend some coin?
More people should learn to barter.
Look at this place. As soon as I get time to safety, it's coming back here to bash some heads.
So we got one out of the 3 achievements done here. Pretty much, I don't know why that's not come up that I've actually entered the mists for some reason. I did actually do that before this, but it didn't seem to catch up for some reason. But basically, you're going to be going to get these golem parts from. I've chose to go to the under the juncture bit. There is another place to get them. Whether or not you have to get both parts, I'm not sure. I literally just went and got some golem parts from this part of the map because I think. Maybe they thought it was too tough for people to go and get both parts, so they kind of put them in different bits of the map, so you had more chance of being able to get them without getting ganked or without having to get up at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning to actually go get these parts. So just picking up these parts here now. I need to return to the little lady to actually give her those parts and get the achievement. And so pretty much that was everything done. So yeah, nice one indeed. I'm very happy about that. So it was lovely. There we go. So we've got all the achievements done, And that's pretty much the end of the living story for me of this part. So looking forward to the next bit. And then hopefully I'll get another video out where you can see how I get on in that next part of the living story. So 2 weeks and another patch, hopefully. Looking forward to it, guys. Check out the rest of my videos. Check out the rest of the stuff that goes on with me over at twitch.tv/JebroUnity. My Twitter is @JebDan. And also stick on this channel, subscribe, like, comment to have a chance of winning an 800 gem code, which I give away weekly. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this first PvE video that I produced. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Thank you, and goodbye.